It's week 6 of the NFL. And up next, it's Bo Nix. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Browns and the Bengals under the lights on Monday night.
It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from Cleveland. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Okay, you know he's happy about that win last week, but less happy about his performance. He went into the lab this week, there's no question about it, and studied those mistakes, those 2 interceptions, because he knows that's not sustainable for winning. And I love a line from Mike McDonald. He talks about the quarterback being the voice of poise. That means flushing those mistakes from a week ago and being poised to go attack today.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that gives the Browns a first. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Brought in right side by McLaurin. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That one complete to Njoku. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he gets him around 6 there. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 31. That's incomplete left side.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and And he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And, of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. All right, set now, 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Wilson. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Burrow back to throw. Wilson's got it. Spins out of one stop. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. New set of downs for him from the 46. Chase coming in motion right. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. This is reeled in by Wilson. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Award that tackle to Michael Hall. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Higgins makes the catch. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time. 2nd and 6 coming up here. To throw again, it's Burrow. Escapes the pocket, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and long. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Butker knocks it through. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Fielded at the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Browns, down running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Nix from the gun. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Bengals football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. That's complete to Wilson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Straight ahead, it's Wilson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 3 on that gain. And it'll be first down, Bengals. Burrow from the gun. Finds his man, Chase. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. A give to Wilson up the middle. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Got his target, it's Higgins. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. Burrow. This finds Likely. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On first down, here's Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
This is Wilson. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 2nd quarter lead. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Parker Washington with the return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap to Nix. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackle made by Miles Murphy. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Nix now to throw. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And they take him down right along the 30. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing on 1st down. Nix. This one falls incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
That one complete to Njoku. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. Pass taken in by Kelly. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
They'll throw again. Nix. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
The Bengals and this running back headed back out for a new series. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Slot receiver headed left. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short on the 35. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll be first down, Bengals. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Completed over the middle. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play. All right, here we go. Second down. Motioning the tight end now. Burrow setting up the play action. Higgins makes the catch. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. The Bengals looking for a score before halftime. And the Browns bringing out some extra defensive backs. We've got dime on third down. To throw again, it's Burrow. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First down, Burrow to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 37, into the hands of Likely. We're working a couple of yards past the line. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball. You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Which was the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
That brings us to halftime with the visiting Bengals out in front. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where it was the visiting Cowboys who got the win on the road. Marvin Harrison Jr., over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. From there, let's head west to see what's going on with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Marshawn Lloyd, a touchdown run in the victory. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. These two teams heading out of the tunnel. We're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great
He's got it all lined up. Shudak ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. They've got first down from the 31. It's a give to Wilson. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Tight end in motion right. Play action now. Burrow. Taken in by Likely. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's good for 7 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. They put a receiver in motion here left. Burrow to the air now. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down, because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. Got to figure out this third down here. Burrow out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
On fourth down now, the Bengals turn to Austin McNamara to punt this away. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Nix from the gun. He's going to push one deep down the right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And it's going to be second down. Throwing here, Nix. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Cut out left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Judy now in motion left. Nix with it on first. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field. Well, that play call, it was certainly about playing it safe and just running it from the goal-to-go situation. But I'm not sure it's possible with how well this defense is holding up.
Looking, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
ETN on the catch. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Skiba puts it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Wilson on the shotgun handoff. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the stick.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Burrow from the gun. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Boy, this defensive crew is locked in, and that O-line's head, they are a-spinning. Back-to-back sacks has this offense on skates, and those blockers can't figure out where this rush is coming from next.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Browns are set up well as they take over with some great field position. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. An option give here to ETN. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finding Judy. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Nix looking to throw. He'll get this to ETN. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Man in motion here. They'll throw again. Nix. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Connection made to Judy. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And the Bengals bringing out a 5th DB. They're in the nickel, 3rd down. They've got a man in motion. On 3rd down, here's Nix. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch. Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now a give right side to Wilson. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short on the 35. And the Browns add an extra defensive back out there. Nickel package, 3rd down. Throwing is Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, going left. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's brought down at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, 2nd down coming up.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Pass complete, screen play. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the 1st, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And the Browns will have their work cut out for them on this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Setting up the screen. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. A stoppage now for an injured player as we see, it's Travis Etienne who's in some visible pain and needing to look at from the training staff. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Nix off the play action. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Nix from the gun. Jeudy there to grab it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for Cleveland. 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Shotgun snap to Nix. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing here, Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Nix now to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bengals 29-yard line.
From the 29. That's a Cleveland touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns push their lead to 3. He's got it all lined up. Shudak ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Got his target. It's Higgins. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Bengals trail by a field goal. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Burrow from the gun. Finds his man Chase. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We're paused now as trainers come out to work on an injured player. And this is certainly noteworthy because that is Jamar Chase who's hurt. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here he is to throw. He's got it over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. That's complete to Wilson. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Second down now, 7 to go. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And it's third down. Running back sent in motion. Throwing now. Complete over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Sending a receiver left. Now to throw. On target to his man Higgins. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. One final shot here. Buys time, rolling right. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.